Dark times had befallen the CHR. Mike's condition had gotten worse. The mechanics had to remove his smoke deflectors, and a heavy overhaul was now needed. Jason was on a different story. After telling the other engines about his brother, he fell into a deep depression. No matter what the engines tried to do, he remained in a sad state. Mr. Little became concerned about the well-being of his engines and his company. The recent shortage of power had created a backlog of trains. Not only were the engines unhappy, but they were overworked. Well, this is just not good. Yeah. I mean, we're in a bind. Morale is down, and we're without an engine. We need something to change. And what exactly can we do? Oh, hey, Mr. Little. Well, we need another engine temporarily, and we need to help Jason. I have an idea. Mr. Little made a call to his friend that owed him a favor. I need an engine of yours temporarily. Do you think you could give him to me for like a month? Do you think I could have him by Wednesday? Oh, thanks a lot. I've really needed this. The next day, the special engine arrived. To everyone's surprise, it was Winston. He had traveled all the way from his home to come visit and help out. Wow, it's really you. Oh no, the famous one is here. Hey, be nice to him. He's here to help us out. Aren't you happy to see me, brother? No. Why not? I haven't seen you in a long time. Because whenever you're around, the spotlight is never on me. The spotlight was never on you, Sterling. Hey, I resent that. They call me too big for my boiler. So, how was your trip over? It was good. Wait, when did we get this guy? Oh, him? That's Ryan. He's our fast one. I didn't know we had anything not Union Pacific. Anyway, nice to meet you, Ryan. Same to you. We know of you all the way out on the Pensy. You're kind of really famous. That is until they fire up the big boy. Then my title of largest operating steam locomotive will be gone. We share that title. I know, but no offense. I kind of travel around the country and you just run here. You see, this is why we don't like him. So stuffed up in the smoke box. Who is we? So where is he? Who? Jason. I thought he would be here. I don't know where he is. He might be pulling a train. All of our early duties were called off, so I don't know. Let me just check. Sterling was Jason's best friend and knew all of his hiding spots. He quickly traveled with Winston to all of the spots. Not here. Are you sure you know where you're going? Hush back there. I know everything about him. Okay, I'll just shut up. Call if you need me. Soon enough, Jason was found on a siding. Oh no, you found me. What do you mean, oh no? I brought you something. Someone more like it. How's it going, Jason? Why would you bring me that? I don't want to talk to him. What? It's me, your old friend. No friend of mine leaves me alone and goes on to become famous. I couldn't. Get out of my sight. Winston had no idea why he was being treated this way. He decided to obey his former friend and leave. When he got back to the roundhouse, everyone was once again surprised to see him. That was rather quick. Did you find him? Yeah. And? He doesn't want to talk to me. Well, why not? He thinks I'm to blame for what happened to him. It happened all those years ago. Why is he still mad? I left him alone. I had no choice. Weeks went by and Jason refused to talk to his old friend. The other engines were caught in the middle between their friend and an innocent celebrity. Mr. Little was happy about the increase in productivity, but upset about his engines. He decided to do something about it. I have set up a special train to commemorate Winston's visit. Winston, I need you and Jason to take it together. I don't think that's such a good idea, sir. I'm afraid, Diesel, sir. Hey, I don't need your arguments. Just get going. Yes, sir. Look, Jason, just stop talking. All this is to me is a job. Being coupled behind your tender doesn't make us friends. Fine, have it your way. The two engines struggled to start the heavy train. Without any communication between the two, the job became much harder. Jason didn't know when to pull, and Jason didn't know when to push. It all came to a head when they reached a hill. Gosh, this guy needs to push harder. He seems to be managing on his own. Within minutes, the long train became stuck on a hill. Why didn't you pull? Why didn't you push? Well, now we're just gonna have to restart this train all over again. Maybe if you just talked to me, we wouldn't be stuck. Fine, I'll talk to you about work. That's it. Good. With the engine's newfound ability to communicate, things went a lot smoother. The two were able to haul the fan trip from one end of the line to the other without further incident. When they arrived in the yard at Laramie, the engines were tired and in need of a rest. Jason found himself a nice siding, and Winston pulled up alongside him. Oh no, go away. I just want to talk. I don't talk to people who abandon their friends. You don't know the whole story, do you? What story? The reason I'm famous story? Who wants to hear that? You do, trust me. Why? Just listen. It was long ago, before I got moved away from our division. It was the night I disappeared, remember? Yeah, I remember. You left me high and dry. Well, I was pulling a train that night. A short freight and lazy Northern had left behind. I was just starting my journey when the yardmaster came up to me. Winston, we need your help. Why? What's up? It's Freddy. Come quickly. I uncoupled my train and headed over to where the yardmaster was. When I got there, I was shocked. There was Freddy, smashed to bits in front of the Overland Limited. The engine told me he was a hero, charged full speed into an idle freight train to save the passengers. I was sad about his loss for the whole night while I cleaned up the wreckage. Later the next morning, there were people all around me. A journalist came up to me and asked me a bunch of questions. I answered them and went on with my life. About a week later, my driver showed me a newspaper. It read, Challenger 3985 saves the day. I was upset. I had told them who the real hero was, but nobody would listen. That was the single reason I was preserved. Your brother was a hero. I wouldn't be anything without him today. Jason was astounded at this sudden revelation. So, that's how Freddy went, huh? Always being a hero. That's true. Remember the time he saved the tanker trade? Wasn't that a story? The two engines talked all night, and in the process repaired their friendship. In the morning, the two returned to the sheds, and Winston told the story to the other engines. So that's what happened. I will wear my brother's B unit with pride from now on. From that point on, Jason was a hard worker once more. Every time he pulled a train, he felt a little sense of pride and joy for his brother, the hero.